Hi viewers, I have another watch from Eterna here for you to look at. This is actually another from the Kontiki range. This will be actually the fourth Eterna Kontiki I've reviewed on this channel. And the reason why I've reviewed so many is because they really are exceptional watches for the money. I think the Eterna Kontiki watches are incredible and really beautiful, well made, high class Swiss watches. So let's take a look at this one. So I'll quickly go over the specs first of this watch. The case size is 42mm. The lug to lug is 48mm. The thickness is 13mm and the lug width is 22mm. And this has a water resistance of 200 meters. It's obviously an automatic watch powered by a modified ETA movement. Now it does originally come on a dark brown leather strap with a rubberized inner lining, which personally I didn't think suited this watch at all, so I've put it on this aftermarket nylon strap, which I think looks really good with the grey dial. The glass is obviously a sapphire and it has a nice dome to it. And the fit and finish, as with all the Eterna models, is really high quality, very well built. Beautiful combination of high polish and brushed on the sides of the case. Then the beveled edge is polished. The crown is lovely, has those Eterna ball bearing indents in the crown, and then they've got the ball bearing logo applied to the dial as well. But it's the shape of the case that I love more than anything about this watch. It really is a very nice, smart style of a, just very classy looking, understated but attractive and very good quality. I like the way the second hand goes right to the edge of the dial. It also has a red tip on the end, which looks really smart and just adds that bit of colour to a quite reserved dial. And then you can see you've got the triangular shaped Lume markers at the 12, 3, 6 and 9 positions, and then the date in the 4 o'clock position is white text on a black background, which looks really good on this dial. The crown is a screw down crown, very smooth, lovely pop to it, very silky action. And the case back, like most of the Kontiki models, has the famous Kontiki raft depiction on there, really well embossed. Beautiful artwork. It's a lovely case back, very solid. The watch feels really solid and weighty. Now when these were launched, they retailed around about $1,500. You can find them used for well under 500, but there are not that many about, so it's quite a rare watch, quite hard to find these. But if you do see one for sale at a good price, then I do recommend it. It's a really, as with all Eterna watches, especially these Kontiki ones, they seem to be so underrated. They go under the radar a lot, and people are missing out because for the money, even the retail price is very fair. They really are exceptionally good watches, very well made, supreme fit and finish, and equal to watches more than double the price. It's just another one of those very underrated brands, which is a bit baffling to me. suppose they just don't have the marketing clout that Omega and Longines, Oris, Tudor, they just don't match their ability to reach people. So I'll just show you how that looks on the wrist. Looks great, feels very comfortable. It does have the look and feel of a watch that's slightly smaller than 42mm, feels more like a 40mm, maybe 41. I think that's just down to the compact lug to lug measurement and the fairly thin build of the watch. But to me it's a very handsome looking watch. They did also launch these with a bracelet, stainless steel bracelet, and they do look fantastic on the bracelet. I do have an Eterna Kontiki on a similar bracelet, which I did a video of some months ago, you can have a look at, and that bracelet is probably the best quality bracelet I've ever felt in a watch. But this looks great on many different styles of straps. Wonderful. Right, I'll just show you what the Lume looks like now. As with all the Kontiki models, the Lume is fantastic. They really do glow brightly and last a long time, so I'll just show you that now. Right, before I wrap up, I'll just zoom in on that dial and we can just appreciate that a bit more. Right, so now you can see the wonderful attention to detail in this dial. All the indices are applied, very well finished, highly polished on the hands, and you can see the dial has that two-tone to it with the black outer ring and the grey inner part. The black part of the dial is slightly raised above the grey part, just to give it a bit of texture and depth. And then you can see the intriguing Lume markers, the triangular markers, which are so distinctive of the Eterna Kontiki models. And the printing on the dial is perfect. Lovely applied logo, just so well done. And the polishing on the case is wonderful. I love the way Eterna make their crowns, very distinctive. And here we see the case back again, beautiful. You can see the Lume glowing even in this light, just goes to show how powerful that is. So that's the Eterna Kontiki date. If you ever get the chance to buy one of these models, anything from the Kontiki range, I strongly recommend you go for it. They are wonderful watches and they represent such good value for money. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.